Hey guys, my name's Ravi Sharma and I'm the founder and buyer's agent here at Search Property. Thank you so much for joining me on yet another episode of Search Property TV. If you haven't already, please smash the like button and subscribe down below, because if you're interested in Australian real estate and there's not many out here talking about it, then I want you to get educated. I want you to know when the videos drop and build a community. I want us to really build a community around being financially independent, gaining some passive income and retiring early. So as the title suggests, this video is about the 6-month journey, documenting how I've created a startup business to now growing a team and what that actually looks like. When I was actually thinking about making this video, I actually didn't know if I wanted to make it at all. I didn't know if I was gonna ever upload it onto YouTube because I thought it was quite selfish. I thought me making a video about my business, it's all about me. And I really wanted to make this channel about giving you guys value and how it could really help you guys grow in your own lives. But then when I actually sat down, I actually thought about it and I understood that maybe there's someone out there watching that actually wants to start their own business, or that they've actually got goals that they've put aside and they've never been able to hit. Maybe this story becomes inspiring for them. Maybe it's this story, maybe it's this video that actually gets you to get up, send that email, to actually pick up the phone and have that conversation in order to get closer to achieving your goals. So this video is as much for you as it is for me, and I really want to share what my experience has been. I'm so grateful that I can share it with you guys, so I hope you enjoy. Search Property, wow, 6 months now. I started up in Feb, and now we're in September recording this, so if you're watching this in the future, hi guys. But essentially 6 months it's been operating, and to be honest, I've been overwhelmed with the response, with the positivity I've received, and the ongoing energy I get built up every time I'm picking up the phone and talking to someone about their strategy or about the property and about goals. When I'm making videos like this and I know that you guys are appreciating them, it really gets me revved up, and that's why when I see those likes, and I know it's not about the likes, but to know that there's people out there getting some value, that someone's getting inspired by me spending some time making these videos, it just drives me all the more to actually want to create content, more content to try and educate you guys and try and share with you my experiences and honestly build a community around this. So for those who don't know, I've been investing for 6 years now, and 3 years prior to that, I was researching about markets. So I really had a firm understanding of what was going on and that I wanted to get in, but I also was still very hesitant. I'd never invested in property at the time, so that's where the journey really began. And I don't want this to be a journey about that, but if that's something of interest and you want to actually know my backstory about how I purchased my first property, then definitely leave a comment down below. I'd love to make a video about that, but I want to bring you guys value. So I'm not going to just make a video just for self-serving purposes. I want to bring you guys something because I appreciate that you spend that time. These videos aren't short, so I want you to know that I care and that I try and make these as simplified as possible, but I also don't want to cut corners and provide you context. So when I actually started investing, I never thought that I would actually get to a point where I could actually help people invest and help clients look at investment choices and investment properties. That was never the goal. Let's be real, when I started investing, I didn't really have an idea of what this could actually become. But fast forward 6 years of investing and I've done quite well, very happy with the portfolio I've created now. I basically got to the point where I felt like I had knowledge that not everyone knew about. When I was talking about certain things when it came to investment properties or mortgages and loans, people were sort of looking at me going, dude, are you okay? Because I have no idea what you're talking about. And that to me was like a aha moment, right? I actually sat there and thought, wait, if I've been able to go and use my experience to purchase property and grow my wealth and have this passive income, I'm now the happiest I've ever been. Not because money is happiness, but money provided choice for me. It allowed me to go and follow a passion business where I've now created and I'm able to actually help people. So the real origin story, or the real reason why Search Property came to becoming what it is now, is really because I wanted to help people. I heard that there was a few people, a few friends, and I've heard from them that they didn't have great experiences with other buyer's agents, or that they didn't have great experiences when they purchased property themselves. So I thought, okay, let me actually look at this, because I've done considerably well and I want to share the experience, the knowledge, and help others get ahead, because my true belief is that the more people can become financially free and live a life of choice, they get to do what they love. And if everyone gets to do what they love, well, they're going to be happy about going to work. That means when they're going on Monday and they're actually getting more energy from what they're actually doing, they're going to bring that back home to their family life, to their social life. So call me what you do, but I think that financial freedom actually leads to a huge amount of happiness, not because I can show off my Ferrari and my nice cars and, you know, whatever else people are interested in, like watches and stuff. It's more about going, I have the choice to now pursue a career or pursue a passion business or a side hustle that actually makes me happy. When I'm actually here behind the camera and I'm talking about property and about helping people, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm super energetic about this stuff and I'm so passionate. And to be in a position now to actually go, you know what, I'm gonna launch a business and I don't really know if it's gonna work and I don't know if people are gonna actually sign up. Well, that in itself is exciting. And for me to know that I can go back and, you know, find another job if it didn't work out, or I can rely on the wealth I've created and the passive income I generate from there to hold me up. Having those choices really does make a difference, but we can talk about financial freedom and the realities of that in another video. But essentially 6 months ago, I started the business. So initially when I started, I had a few goals, right? So I'm happy to share that with you. So initially when I started, I said, okay, in 12 months time, my ideal expectation here is I get 10 clients. If I can get 10 clients in my first year, I would be super happy, because I've now been able to help 10 people buy their first investment property, and chances are they may come back if they've had a positive experience. So to have that sort of pipeline, to have 10 clients that I could actually help, 10 people, I was going to be happy with that. So that was an initial goal, and I understood that it may sort of come around in the latter half of the year. So in the first few months, people are probably going to suss me out, figure out if I'm, you know, legit and if I'm lying or I'm some passive guru that's talking crap on YouTube, because there's quite a few of those guys. I think what happened was I had to actually spend time to build a brand, and I wanted to make these videos, try and educate and try and get out my knowledge and expertise at a scalable level. There was just no way I was going to have so many conversations on the phone, so I wanted to get you guys the information as quick as possible, because I had so much there building for 6 years, right? So initially 10 clients, and now we're at 6 months. Now, when we went through that journey, the first month was hard. Now, at that point, I was trying to get people to like the Facebook page, or I was having conversations with people and I didn't really know what to say and the process, and I was nervous and they were nervous and they're like, I don't know if I can trust you. And as I learned from that process, I understood that this isn't about trying to get as many clients as possible. This is about me being authentic, me being genuine, and me speaking to my personality. I'm a very chilled out guy. I love having some fun and I've got a lot of energy, but I also know that not everyone's at that pace. I know that what we're talking about is not everyone's cup of tea. Some people don't like loans. Some people don't like debt and mortgages and property, real estate. For some people, it's like, I would rather not deal with that. And so for me, I found a niche that I really enjoy. And so I've pursued it, and it was a one-man team. So I was literally answering phone calls, I was sending out emails, I was booking in more strategy calls and, you know, trying to grow the business. That's where we were 6 months ago. That was the before. Where are we now? And I can tell you now, I'm super pleased to announce that I now have a team of 5 people, including myself. So I've got 2 research analysts and I've got 2 support staff. And so the research analysts obviously focus on researching for the properties, and then the admin staff, the support staff, they really focus on getting me in check and knowing that I've got calls coming up and, you know, scheduling those emails out, helping me on the background with some marketing as well. So the team is now 5. To go 6 months ago from me coming up with this idea at home to thinking I can actually do this, to now 6 months later having a team of 5, including myself, is an amazing experience. And I'm so proud the fact that I can sit here and say that at 6 months, I not only hit my goals of 10 clients for the year, I actually smashed it. We have 18 clients on the books now, and I thank you guys all for the support, the ongoing positivity, and the energy that you guys have shown in trusting the brand, in trusting results that I've produced so far for you, and that you guys want to work again with me. It's an amazing experience, and that I'm fortunate in being part of your journey towards financial freedom. There's nothing that makes me feel better than knowing I'm actually helping someone go towards financial freedom, not because of the money, but because that's going to give them choice. And I've literally had conversations with people on the phone when they've come on this journey with me and they're saying, look, it's amazing that someone's actually given me the attention to actually want to help me, and now we're able to do it because we get along, and that I know that in 5 years' time, I may be able to work part-time, which means I can attend my kids' school functions. And to have that feeling, there's nothing else like it. There's nothing else I've done previous to this that even compares. And so I'm super grateful that you guys are putting out the positive energy, that you guys are watching these videos and hopefully sharing them, that people are hearing about it. The people that need the help are getting the help. And I've made it very clear, even in my calls, on these videos, across numerous videos on this channel, that I'm not here to convince anyone of doing anything. I'm really here to share my experience, my expertise, and the knowledge I have in something that's been so taboo. Something that people don't talk about is personal finance. How much I make, how much savings I need, how much do I need to do this and do that? And people don't really talk about it, and they don't share these things. I think fundamentally that's where we're flawed as humans, but for me, it's important to share, and I'm grateful that some people can take advantage of that. So 6 months, I've now got 18 clients. We're hitting more calls than ever before. When we started, I was having about 2 to 3 calls a week, to then at the 3-month mark, I was probably having about 5 to 7, and then it got to about 10. And last week, in 5 days, I've had 26 strategy session calls. Just let's take that in. I've had more calls in last week than I did in the first 3 months of operating the business. Everyone is getting behind it. I think it's more so because there's a bit more certainty in the market, but I think people are realizing that I'm not full of shit, that they're putting down those barriers and understanding that this guy actually knows what he's talking about. And I'm grateful for those who have come past onto that journey. And I understand there's still those who are skeptical and those that sort of question going, well, you've only been around for 6 months, so I'm gonna go with someone else, or I don't really trust your brand at the moment. And I understand that. So although our business has been operating for only 6 months, I've been in this game for 9 years. And it's only now that I'm actively publicly talking about it. But I was helping family, friends, unofficially of course, guiding them in the right direction to suggest my opinions of, what the market's doing. And the truth is, if I didn't have the results to back it up for me personally, I had no right to come into the market and in 6 months have 18 clients and have this many calls every single week and the attention I get from you guys on YouTube. I didn't deserve it. And to be honest, I'm still working at my game. I'm still working at my craft. This is a process and I love it. I enjoy it. And I know that these results, they're only part of the process, right? What I'm getting driven by is the fact that I get to talk to so many, and that if you get even just one nugget of value from that, I really appreciate it. And the fact that I know it can help you is an amazing feeling. So this is my 6-month check-in. And for future Ravi, if you're watching this, if you ever question yourself, if you ever think that maybe this isn't the right thing for you, this is your calling. This is where you're able to help as many people as you like, and you're able to provide them value, provide them choice, and that I should be super grateful for it. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on this special episode of Search Property TV. If you've been watching for a while, you probably know I'm gonna ask you to subscribe down below. I'm gonna ask you to smash the like button so that we can get these videos out to the people that need it the most. I really do appreciate you sticking out all the way through, and I know that this is a video as much for you as it is for me. I hope that you found more inspiration from what I talk about rather than me flexing or me showing off and saying, look at me, look at my business. I'm really about trying to bring value and trying to educate people and be a source of inspiration, because I know some people, especially during a time like now, can really do with it. Thank you guys so much again. I'll catch you guys in the next video.